September 8th, 2021, End of Day, Wednesday. In Mark chapter 7, verse 32 to 37, Jesus was presented with a man who could not hear and who had trouble talking. Jesus undertook to heal the man, and the people were amazed at what they were seeing with their own eyes. Here's how the account goes. They brought to him a man who was deaf and had difficulty speaking, and they begged Jesus to place his hand on him. Jesus, taking him aside by himself, away from the crowd, put his fingers into the man's ears, and after spitting, he touched the man's tongue with the saliva, and looking up to heaven, he sighed deeply and said to the man, Ephata, which in Aramaic means, be opened and released. And his ears were opened, his tongue was released, and he began speaking plainly. Jesus commanded them not to tell anyone, but the more he ordered them, the more widely they continued to proclaim it. They were thoroughly astounded and completely overwhelmed, saying, He has done everything well. He even makes the deaf hear and the mute speak. The people who were witnessing these things were beside themselves and were unable to heed his instructions to keep things quiet. The works Jesus did were blared on all news channels to send word of his miracles rapidly through the countryside. Jesus does all things well, and those who are his people are astonished by what he does and how gracious he is. If any of us are incapacitated or have problems in our lives, Jesus will sometimes take us aside from the crowd and help us person to person. He will speak healing and life into us, and our infirmities are made whole by his direct attention. Praise his blessed name. Amen.